hard to imagine the terror and torment he must have felt when at the age of 28 he began struggling to hear. Imagine everyone and everything you know and on which you have built your life is centered around music, and yet you have to lean forward and groan, asking people to repeat themselves because your ears are failing you. The humiliation Beethoven felt, it quickly began to unravel his life until it's 1802. He is now 32 years old, and he begins writing a letter to his brother that is essentially a goodbye note. He had decided he could not go on with his life any longer. But then, mid-letter, as his pen is saying goodbye, he is struck by a lightning bolt of hope, and he changes his mind. Rather than say goodbye, he will rededicate himself to his music. What follows is a furious period of activity that results in some of the most incredible music any human has ever written. Hi, my name is James Sepulvado. I'm the chair of the Performing Arts Department here at Cuyamaca College, and I'm joined by Nuvi Mehta, the general manager of the Echo Chamber Music Series, and Nuvi's going to tell us a little bit about this incredible music that Beethoven wrote and how you can hear it at our upcoming Echo concert on Thursday, May 2nd. So, Nuvi, after this dramatic moment in Beethoven's life, he begins writing at this furious pace, and he ends up with these 3 string quartets that we call the Razumovsky Quartets, named after the Russian ambassador in Vienna at the time. Help us understand just how dramatic and important this music was.
At the time, he also felt like he was dissatisfied with his music, and he wanted to get his music to a new level. And what happens is, faster than I think any other composer in history, in that moment when he decides that he will not be overcome by this challenge, that he will seize fate by the throat, he basically throws caution to the wind. He's going to write what he imagines he can write. He's going to try to improve his music. And seemingly overnight, during that summer, in those few weeks, in those couple of months, he shifts gears and develops his music, as I said, faster than I think any other composer in history. And I always think it was because he just had nothing to lose, because it's going to be over for him anyway. He probably has a year left on this, so just throw caution to the wind. And so this is what happens now, one piece after another, driven, powerful, dramatic pieces. We call this his heroic period, and the music sounds heroic. It just jumps off at you. And I think the thrill of this music at this time is this combination of virtuosic difficulty and intense drama at a whole new level. And it's the same with these 3 Razumovsky quartets. They were stunning to people when they first heard it. I think the newspaper review in 1807, I think it was 1807, said that yes, these are brilliant pieces, brilliantly constructed, but they're very difficult to comprehend. The musicians, the Sepulvado Quartet that gave the premieres, they were nonplussed by these pieces. They said, this is not music. Sometimes they said it was way too difficult. Other times they said it was way too easy, and that this was just not even music. And of course today, they're 3 of the most loved quartets in the entire repertoire. They are intensely difficult. They are driven. They nail you to your chairs. They make you weep in the melancholy, slow movements. And we're going to do them with 2 intermissions. Each piece is about half an hour long. Each of these 3 quartets has 4 movements. So there's a lot of variety within each half hour, but they are so dramatic and so intense that I think the break as you're climbing this mountain and hearing this music is helpful. And I think it may also be helpful to the musicians because it's really intense music.
To be able to play a program like this, the quartet, the musicians have to be pretty extraordinary. Tell us a little bit about the Ehnes Quartet.
We have this stunning quartet, James Ehnes Quartet. The Ehnes Quartet, James Ehnes is one of the elite violinists in the world today. All the musicians in the quartet, I mean, it's an incredible quartet. Amy Moretti, Edward Aaron, Cheyenne Chen. It's going to be stunning to have them on our stage playing this music. And you don't get the chance to hear the 3 Razumovsky quartets together very often. I mean, I've never been in a concert and heard the 3 together, even though I've heard all Beethoven programs.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're very excited to have the Ehnes Quartet with us and to be able to do this this program.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty special concert. I'm shocked to hear you say you've never heard all three of them together. This is a pretty amazing opportunity for you to come check this out. So this is an opportunity that probably won't come around again for a while, maybe never in your lifetime, for you to hear these extraordinary pieces of music. And also, you may not know this, when you attend our Echo concerts here at Cuyamaca College, all of the ticket sales benefit music students. So you not only get to enjoy world-class music, but you also get to help young people fulfill their educational dreams at the same time. Isn't that cool?
It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It's an extraordinary opportunity.
Scan the QR code or check the link below for more information and tickets. We look forward to seeing you on May 2nd.